Party people in the place to be. What's going on? It's me, and of course, we don't ever do things here at 2 Drink Minimum. Well, we do. I've done one-off videos before, but fuck it. Since everything is set up and in the shooting fashion, and I'm here, I figure I'll do a couple of them in just to make it count, because I did the Batman vs Superman one, which you should be watching right now. I figure I'll just do this one just to make it count. Well, guess what? Party people in the place to be. Since I had nothing planned and nothing in the chamber, that means something. It means I can't something to do with a clock. I think if help me out here. K-pop. It's K-pop time. That's what that means, of course. Thank you, Phil. It's K-pop time. We are watching another K-pop video. This one is either called 4-Minute by Crazy or is called Crazy by 4-Minute. I'm not sure which, because I don't know. So the part of the joy of you watching me watch this is my ignorance of K-pop. So here we go. K-pop time, 4-Minute Crazy or Crazy 4-Minute. And here we go. This is a fucking Rihanna video? Does Korea have their own Iggy Azalea now? Oh. Now, Korean girls, shaking your ass in front of the camera, that could be dangerous because, look, some cultures have bodies, have assets that other cultures don't. Alright? Let's just be real about this. Alright? The Asian women are not known for their asses or hips. Alright? So, if you're gonna that's not to say that they don't exist, because they do. I went to school with one. So let me explain something. If you're gonna do that in front of a black dude, aka a connoisseur of the ass, you should have one. You should have one. And I'm not even necessarily saying maybe have one for Korean chicks. You should have one. You should have one. That was all English. She just ran a verse in English. And they're shaking see, because Asian cultures unfortunately aren't known for their asses, I tend to, in viewing chicks' asses, give the Asian girls a 1-point handicap. These girls, I would say, shaking their asses would probably have 2.5/ 3-star asses out of 5 with the Asian handicap. So they're not. I give them credit for shaking it though. I give them credit for moving. On a side note, is there a contingent of Korean chicks who are like into like hip hop that hard? Who are like into black culture like that? Because let me tell you something right now, ladies. I'll give you a shot. You bullshitting. Don't think that if you come to America, you won't get hit on by a brother. Don't think just because you don't have the ass of a Latina chick or a black chick or a white chick who squats that you can't still get some. Don't think that for 1 second. You in the club rocking like this shit here? Like this shit right here, sweetheart? Girl, just back broke in 3 different places. In the kitchen, in the bedroom, and in the shower. Girl, don't fuck with me. We're shaking like this. Yo. 4-Minute by Crazy or Crazy by 4-Minute. I don't know which it is. If it's 4-Minute, it's a shitty title for a song because that was about 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Which is kind of like the same shit, like how, if you remember 3-Minute Warning, the tag team, their theme song, 3 minutes, by, I can't remember who the fuck it was by, but it was by like a legit, like, but not really known hip hop groups called 3 Minutes, and guess what? It was like 4 minutes, like 4.5 minutes. So I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm thinking that the song is called 4 Minute. No, that the band is called 4 Minute, which doesn't make sense either because there's like 5 or 6 of them. So I'm confused by everything that just happened here. I'm confused. It started off with the fucking Nicki Minaj, Iggy Azalea type opening, and they're shaking what asses that they have, which, you know, again, looking at them with the Asian handicap is like 2.5, 3 stars with the handicap. But they're shaking it anyway, and they're not looking bad. It's not that they look bad. It's just their body just doesn't necessarily have hips. It's like if I went out and tried to perpetrate like I was as tall as Shaquille O'Neal, which is way too goddamn tall. Let's be honest, which I would never do because, as we all know, 5'6" is the perfect sexual height. But if I were to do something like that, you know, it would be like, dude, you're not 6 foot tall. Why are you pretending like you're 6 foot tall? Why are you walking around like you're 6 foot tall? Just be the perfect sexual height, which is, as we all know and as well scientifically documented, 5'6". 5'6" is the perfect sexual height. So you know they're shaking whatever they have. They're shaking it. They're doing what American pop is doing, and it's interesting to see. And then the fucking English verse that came out, that by the way, was better than some guest verses I've heard on English pop songs. Why you bullshitting? I'm looking at you, Snoop, by the way. I'm looking at you, recent Snoop, by the way. Yes, I'm looking at you, motherfucking, who does shitty guest appearances? Ludacris? I'm looking at you, recent Ludacris. And you, recent Busta Rhymes, with your shitty ass fucking guest appearance. And you, fucking recent Nicki Minaj on that one shitty song in the video where they end up on the roof with the fucking helicopter. That shitty ass verse. I'm looking at all of you shitty ass I'm looking at all you hip hop artists who can do their own shit, but then go on guest verses, and your guest verses are shit. That guest verse by somebody who I assume is not an English as first language speaker was better than all your shit. So props to her / get on your shit, American hip hop artists, because if you're getting outshone on guest verses by that chick in Korea, who, as far as I'm guessing, because this is K-pop, English is not her first fucking language, motherfucker, you better catch up. Yeah, I'm cool with that. 4 Minute Crazy, they seem to be on their shit. They seem to be on point. Fucking K-pop, who knew? Seriously, who knew? Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City.